Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. This is week 11 of the 12 weeks of Halloween, and yes, we are almost done. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, so let's go over the supply list. You're going to need one piece of Halloween Night Designer Series paper. And we only get one sheet of this in our pack of Designer Series paper, so make sure you cut it accurately. It measures 6 3/8 by 8 1/4. And then we're just going to need a piece of Whisper White that's like 4 by 3. That's going to make our little skeleton here and our Happy Halloween. So we're going to go ahead and stamp our images and then give them an opportunity to dry before we cut them out. So I'm going to take the black StazOn, and I hope that I grabbed the right StazOn ink pad. One of my ink pads is needing to be re-inked and the other one is not. Oh, looks pretty good. Yay. Okay, now we're going to stamp, whoops, wrong one. I'm getting the Memento ink for the Happy Halloween. That's in the Spooky Fun stamp set. So Memento ink is good for photopolymer. I call it photopolymer friendly. So those two stamp sets were Cookie Cutter Halloween and Spooky Fun. Okay, set those aside to dry. We're going to get out our Simply Scored scoring tool. We're going to place it on the portrait side first, which is the 6 3/8 side, and we're going to score it. And I want to make sure that I'm using the larger tip, and I'm going to score it at 2. I'm going to go over these a couple times because this is a thicker cardstock or Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to score it at 5 3/8. Next, I'm going to turn it on the portrait side and I'm going to score it at 2, 4, oops, 6, and 8. Okay, if you'll notice this little teeny tiny strip right here, what you want to do is take your scissors and you're going to remove both of the outer pieces. So you're just going to be left with this center piece here, okay? Now you want to cut up to the score line on both sides. Okay, now down here we've got the little teeny tiny skinny side over here on the right. This is going to be the front of our bag, this section right here. So I'm going to fold that part in, the bottom, and I'm going to trim the rest of these. So I'm going to give them a trim to the left, a little to the right, and on the bottom. And I'm going to repeat that on the rest of them. The only one I'm not trimming is the one that I said that's going to be the front of our box, okay? Now up here at the top, again, this is the front of our box, so we don't want to touch that piece, but we want to remove this one. So I'm going to turn it over so I can see it a little bit better. So I'm leaving that one intact, I'm leaving this one intact, and I want to trim off this one. So I'm going to fold this one down and that one down and then cut this one off. Just make sure that when you're cutting it off that you don't accidentally trim your other tabs, okay? So now we're taking the scallop tag topper punch. I'm going to turn it over upside down, I should say, or just turn it over. And I'm going to center that tab right there. Make sure it's centered and press. See? Now we're going to do the same thing to this one. It's a little bit easier, I think, to do from the other side. Okay, now we're ready for some adhesive. So I'm going to get out my Fast Fuse here. We're going to put adhesive on this little teeny tiny strip right there. So I'm going to fold this up. Let me get this for just a second. I want to make sure I don't have any leftover adhesive there. don't laugh. I just want to make sure that I don't get adhesive on that, and it's gone now. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the front of our box. This is the back because that's where we just closed that part. So I want to put adhesive on this bottom piece here, okay? And you can put adhesive on there before now, but to be honest, sometimes I accidentally get everything stuck together by accident. Okay, so it's just going to fold over just like that perfectly, see? Okay. Again, this is the front. So what we're going to do now is just squeeze those sides together, just like that. Okay, now we're going to take the, I can never remember what to call this. It's either glitter ribbon or glimmer. I think it's glitter. Glitter. Okay. This just matches this paper perfectly. Okay, so now we're going to tie this up at the top with the Halloween Night Baker's Twine. And if I haven't already mentioned, head over to my website, leave a comment to enter to win the kit. I can't believe I can't remember, but I don't know if I've already said that. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Also, if you want to know how to find the winners, because someone did ask the other day, there is a whole page dedicated to it. And if you go to the footer of my website, which is the very bottom, you'll see Chicken Scratch winners. All the winners are posted right there. Okay? Let me trim these just a tad. Now I need to just trim the ribbon. Looks cute, doesn't it? Okay, let's take the, can't remember the name of this punch, but I do love it. I will make sure it's on the screen. Sorry about that. I was going to look before I filmed the video, and then I forgot. And then now, okay, I absolutely love this cookie cutter builder punch. Thank goodness we get to still keep using it for the Thanksgiving and the Christmas images. Otherwise, I think I would be incredibly sad. I am not ready to stop using it. Okay, so before we attach this, what I'm going to do is take my paper piercer. I'm placing rhinestones on his eyeballs. And my daughter always says, don't call them eyeballs. That's so gross. So I think I say it just to get a rise out of her. His eyeballs are shiny. It's cute. Okay, so we're going to place a dimensional on the back of him and add it to the front of our box. And then we're going to take glue dots to add the greeting to the bottom. Okay, so there you have it. Cute, aren't they? Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.